Now then, YouTube, Yorkshire Tube. So I'm down at Darkside HQ today as we're getting the M3 just health checked. So we're going to get the car on the rolling road shortly. We're just trying to figure out some things to do with the CSL Airbox conversion at the minute now. It's still not driving quite right on part throttle, mid throttle. Full throttle, wide open, absolutely fine, but anything else, not so good, right? And it's also terrible on fuel. Now I think either the map sensor or the intake air temperature sensor that I fitted are not functioning as they should. Yeah, I think it'll be the map sensor. I've tested the intake air temperature sensor on an OBD reader thing and that seemed to work, but the map sensor, you need some special software to do. And I tried it myself, I couldn't get it working, and we've got Darkside's specialist tuner Matisse is on the job now. He's just trying to get his software to connect to it and just see if we can get a reading from the map sensor. So the map sensor should measure the pressure really. It'll be atmospheric at the minute because the engine's not running, and then when the engine's running it should measure the vacuum of the engine, yeah? Am I sounding like I know what I'm on about? Not really, but I did it this way so it would be a full CSL clone. This is what the CSL runs. Maybe I should have just done the Alpha N stuff. For what I need, it probably would have been fine, you know. I think people don't really like the Alpha N stuff because of drivability on the road, but yeah, I don't have much drivability on the road at the minute with what I've got, so. But yeah, wide open throttle feels absolutely fine, so, you know, no major concern to the Nurburgring, which is, you know, only a day away now. I'm going to the Nurburgring, so could really do with getting this settled today. But other than that, the car's pretty good. We're getting some new front tyres today as well because the Michelins on the front are a bit dead. The rear ones have lasted alright, but someone forgot to do their alignment last year after changing the ride height, and we've got a bit of bad wear on the inside edge of one of the front tyres, so we're going to get some PS5s or something that Darkside ran on one of their race cars very briefly for the front of this, and we're also getting some new Nankangs as well. It's looking like it might be bad weather at the ring, as you might imagine, October, but we'll take some fresh tyres just in case, yeah?
A few moments later.
Well, good news and bad news. Good news, all of my wiring and my sensors A-OK. Bad news, that doesn't explain why it's running a bit rough mid-part throttle. We're going to throw it on the rollers anyway, see what she does, try and get an idea of how healthy things are looking engine-wise. But we've got some more excitement to come as well today, because once we're done, we're going to head into the workshop. The TT's on the ramp, still in the same condition it was from when I had the accident in it at Anglesey a few weeks ago. So we're going to have a look exactly what's broken and, you know, do some quick maths to see how much it's going to cost me. But yeah, it's not looking healthy. I just had a quick look and yeah, there's a little bit more damage than what I thought it was. The lads aren't sure if there's ever even been a E46 M3 on here before, so everyone's very excited, as you can imagine. You know, they don't get to hear such sweet, sweet music, do they? So often round here. Well, the wide open throttle stuff seems good, as we expected. Just going to do a few little tests on the part throttle stuff now to see if it's obvious on the fueling or timing or whatever what's going on at part throttle. But yeah, wide open throttle looks good. We've got a couple of runs over 350. Did you just grind my gears? That seems pretty good, really. I wonder what's going on there. Right, we're all done then on dark side dyno. So car's healthy, engine's healthy, that's good. We made an average of, let's say, 350 horsepower on a tough dyno, the Heartbreaker, as they told us last time. The MR2 made less power here than what I thought it would, for example. So torque also very good, about 280, 285 foot-pounds. You say 380 newton meters, was it? 380 newton meters for all you science people out there. Yeah, so healthy, but we did do some part throttle testing, and yeah, it's just as it is on the road, just hesitating, and we've got a man in there waiting for us for part 2 of this video. Won't be long, sir. And Matisse is going to take this down the road just so you can get a feel for that throttle. We've got some tyres to do on this as well, you know. So yeah, still plenty of stuff to do at Dark Side yet today. You going to take it down the road, yeah? Cool, enjoy. Good start. You've got all the torque, man. Should we go and have a look at that TT? Oh, can't wait. Oh, you've gone real dark. There we go. Well, it's nice knowing it.
Knowing the taste, that might not come back.
Right, we're in the Dark Side workshop now. Jake's got to turn the radio off because Dark Side don't like filming with the radio on with music. I mean, there's no music on at the minute, it's some annoying adverts, but you know, I love the tunes. And how do I avoid the copyright claim, you might ask? Well, I'm very fast, yeah? That's all you need to know. I'm very fast, yeah? Yeah, sometimes I have to dick about a bit, but it's worth having a bit of background music, I think. Play some tunes. I can't be in a garage with no music on, man. I'd lose my mind. Well, you know, I'll struggle to find it again anyway. But yeah, here's a TT, and it's not really been touched since the accident. It's just been rolled onto here. They've just took the wheel off now. But you know, we saw the damage before, didn't we? I'm happy that's just a light knock. I was a bit worried about that. That looks all right though. This does not look all right. So it's snapped this spherical ball joint off, which I can't pull around, which is annoying. So it should look like this, and instead it looks like this. Yeah, them Ginettas, you know, must be pretty heavy after all, right? Done some significant damage. These are Verkline as well. So you've already laid out all the bits that it needs, right? You've made an assessment.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already got wings in stock, have you?
Oh, yeah.
That's handy.
So obviously there's a wing that's damaged. That's bent like a banana.
Yeah.
That's snapped. That we're replacing because it's had a big shunt. Hub we're replacing out of a precaution because it could have been weakened. Our roll centre adjusters, which we've developed in-house. Yeah, we're replacing that as well.
Where's that come from?
I assume someone's give it a bit of gentle persuasion.
Is that to get the roll
joint
centre
out.
in, yeah?
And then we've got our own adapters to run to get rid of the bump steer.
Nice.
New wheel bearing.
New wheel, of course.
Yeah, well.
Ready to go, is it?
That's there. New wheel, new tyre. The male 52s that everyone seems to have a thing for at the minute.
Mate, the grip I had in the wet on these. Yeah. Let's just remind ourselves what happened at Anglesey briefly. So, firstly, tremendous pace in the wet.
Very fast.
Very good in the wet. We were the fastest two cars out there, me and Area Motorsport with Rob Baker. And then 10-15 minutes to the end of the race, sitting second in class. The TT was about to get its first trophy, I think, in Club Enduro.
Could be one of its first trophies.
Yeah, and yeah, then this happened. Obviously, I'm not proud of what happened afterwards, but you know, I've had a lot of accidents this year, and that one just stung extra hard, given such the performance that we had leading up towards the accident. I feel like maybe if I'd have looked in my mirrors a bit more, but I wouldn't. You're not going to expect someone who you've just out of.
I think it's 6 and 2 3s. I think you can look in your mirrors a bit more, and if you'd have gone a bit more cautiously into the corner, but you're racing speed.
But I won't see what I was thinking. If I was racing them, I would have been looking in my mirrors. But I was lapping them for like the second or third time.
So then they,
you
know, the 62 bit, you know, you looked in your mirrors and watched for them, but then they should have just taken that corner a bit steady because they weren't racing anyone.
Definitely. After the safety car restart as well, when the car's cold and everything, and I presume them Gianettas haven't got ABS or anything like that. Probably not, but anyway, shit happens, and yeah, the car needs fixing. So, should we fix it?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Let's do it.
Get on with it.
So what do we need to remove first, this bottom? Well, we need to remove the full hub, don't we? Yeah. Ah, you've got some of those Bilstein coilovers, have you? With the knobs underneath. We're starting the mechanics job with a brew, of course, yeah. In the dark side office, the posh office, look. They're all grafting. What's Danny doing on his phone, texting someone? Hey up, love, what are you up to? Oh yeah. There she is, look. So, Scott's actually put me down, the bastard, to race the Burkett.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I got told by 750 Motor Club at the weekend when I was at Ulton. I didn't know, because they were supposed to be doing some MSV thing that they're no longer doing. And yeah, we're going to be driving the TT at Silverstone in a few weeks. So that's going to be good. But we need to fix it first, don't we? So let's do that. Ah! How did you get on?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's nice on the open throttle, right?
Yeah, we can see like there's that switchover point. It's like, what is it, 90% throttle, 80% throttle? You can feel it like all of a sudden it's nothing, nothing, nothing. And then
Yeah.
I can see the van is changing. Like it goes to, let's say first it was 60 degrees and then it goes to 0. So it moves the cams a lot.
A dark side of doing a time lapse look. Oh, you can't see because it's not focusing. But we're not doing time lapse, we're doing video, mate. You're going to have some dancey Creative Commons license, free to use music over the top of this bit, but now we're having radio silence and air tools. Yeah? Let's hear some. Yeah.
Actually, rate these Ingersoll Rand.
Ingersoll Rand's a posh make though, isn't it? Yeah.
But like, you can still have a conversation while...
Yeah, it's good. Doesn't make the NASCAR noises though, does it?
No, I have got one that does that.
Have you?
But it's definitely...
Been interrupted by James Pond. 006, how are you doing? Alright, so Jake's got the lower wishbones off now, the work lines.
Work line. Work line.
Work line, work line, work line. So you can clearly see what's happened now, right? So this is how it should look. And this is how this one looks, yeah. Not good. So obviously, bent it, snapped it, fucked it. You just do it all on your own and struggle, yeah? I'll just hold the camera. Does that sound alright? Yeah. I've got a drill, I'm just patiently waiting to drill some stuff.
I'm just bolting bits on that you might drill.
It's gonna sound so good with them black tips on, man. It's gonna sound fruity, innit?
Definitely.
Does that masking tape make it go faster then, does it? Colder exhaust temperatures?
Yeah, it's ceramic masking tape.
Oh yeah. Right, sounds good. Sounds good with them black tips now, man. Sounds extra fruity, yeah. Alright, this is before. Right, and this is after. Oh, it sounds so much better, man. So much better.
Oh yeah, sorry, MR2.
Just like an MR2, mate. Alright, I can get my car in now. I've misplaced my camera.
Oh dear.
But we've got the tunes back on. Don't tell. Dark Side Media. Well, I got distracted because I brought this in because we're going to change some tyres as well tonight. I got some new fronts. Yeah, I think I told you earlier, didn't I? And the power steering was making a right racket and it felt weird. It was like really jittery. So I've just done another bleed on the power steering. So hopefully it's all right now. Yeah, I've misplaced my... Ah, it's there. Haha, found it. Right, you know how much I love alignments, yeah? I always love alignments. Well, I've not aligned this as much as what I probably should have done. I changed the ride height on the front last year, didn't do the alignment. This has happened as a result of that negligence. Look at that. Yeah? Down to the cords on the inside. That is not camber wear. Camber wear is not a thing. Well, not to this extreme anyway. That is what happens when you make a change to your ride height and then don't check the toe afterwards. Silly boy, aren't I? Yeah, silly boy, that's stupid. But we're getting changed. Cup 2's coming off. PS5s are going on. These are just a regular road tyre really, but plenty of grips on the front end. The rear's still going to be Cup 2. I probably should have got a full set, eh? Probably should have, thinking about it, I wish I'd have got a full set of the Michelins, of the PS5s. But we're going to have Cup 2s on the rear. These have still got plenty of tread. I mean, the fronts have still got plenty of tread. It's just, you know, my own negligence, like I say, has let these go. They've still got about 3 mil. Just obviously, this is for boating, isn't it? It's no good, that. No good. So that's a shame to waste some Cup 2s, but yeah, that's what happens when you're focusing on MR2 so much, eh? We've got a set of new AR1s for the ring as well. There, look. Now the fronts, 265 fronts, still look pretty good actually. They're going to keep them from spares, but it's good to have a matching set in it. The rears, as we know, pretty dead. They were dead when I've got them, and they've done 2 track days. Not too bad though. Yeah, not too bad, but worth replacing, aren't they? Alright, let's see a trick. How are you going to get that tyre on right fast then? Very nice. Race mechanic, different league. I'm on with balancing. Big man job. Will it tell you if you think it's got too many weights? Will it like go backwards?
Minus.
We got minus in though? No, no minus. Alt tyre balancing's done, bro. What are you doing?
Having a fight.
Oh, there you go, easy.
Someone's decided on tyres with very hard sidewalls.
Right, we're all done. Pilot Sport 5's done on the front, so I've got 245, 265 stagger now. Obviously the compounds are way different, so we'll not expect much. It's better to have the worst tyres on the rear though, and it probably, I know the highway code says otherwise because, you know, if you brake the rear can snap out and shit like that, but I think for what we're having it at the weekend, the Nordschleife should be alright. If it's torrential downpour and stuff, we can just go out like this. Should be alright. And yeah, the 265, 295 Nankangs, fresh and ready to go. I did try and get a 275 front, you know. I wanted to go 275, 295. Because I think the 30mm stagger is maybe a bit too much, but I mean, I've got rear aero and not front aero, so there's a few things I want to do. Maybe try a splitter first day. Should go alright. Thanks for your help, mate. It's been a pleasure. The TT looking fresh now. Almost ready to fight at the Burkett, at the charity race. Is it a charity race? Something like that, isn't it? There's something, I can't remember what it is. Something about Burkett.
Don't ask me, I just
But-
spanners up at best.
Yeah, she'll fly, no bother. Just needs a special wheel alignment, I reckon. Yeah, good day. So I've just put the airbox back on and everything. I think it's bled up now, the power steering, but I guess I'll find out. I'm just going to do the wheel alignment and just put some other bits back on it and get packed and ready to go because I'm going 4 AM. Good times. I actually forgot to film an outro for this video. What happened next is I went up to my own unit and looked at setting up the car suspension. Set up the tables again first with the laser level, and I got the splitter on as well. Jackie helped me out. I didn't have a chance to clean the car. It was way after midnight by the time I got done. You can see how happy and pleased I look here. Yeah, very good. But yeah, that was it. And then the next few videos are going to be the Nurburgring experience. So it's going to be 3 videos and maybe the odd ring lap that I'll upload. But it's going to be a travelling there vlog because it was so hectic and everyone's car broke on the way there. It's going to be a video from the track day as well at the Nurburgring, which as expected was wet. But then there's also going to be a video about the weekend that we had after that, which we got some dry laps, and then also the travelling home within that video. So 3 kind of mega Nurburgring videos. They're going to be a bit different to my usual kind of videos because it's more like more of a traditional vlog. You know, we went here, we saw this kind of thing. No sightseeing though, really, not a lot of sightseeing. It's mostly just we went here and our cars broke on the way, and this is how we tried to fix them. So lots of good stuff to come, but you might see a little bit of a delay between now and the next video. So please be patient, these Nurburgring videos are going to take a long time to edit, and yeah, I'll see you there for some Nordschleifer content. Goodbye.